about to.
I know it's going to be juicy when you go.
Yeah, when I take a couple deep breaths.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Welcome to my podcast. You might be wondering, Allie, that's not your living room. Where are you? Well, I'm hiding out in my room. I wouldn't say I'm having I. One second. I wouldn't say that I'm having an anxiety attack. No. I would say I'm having a crisis. Here's the thing. I'm stressed out. I was having a great week. Awesome week, you know? My aunt passed away last week. That was very devastating. I'm still very sad about it. But you know what? Like I was having a good week. I got to spend time with family, and I got to skate with friends, and it's been a great week. Can't complain. I'll talk all about it. Solid week. But today, it all came down, and then Anthony was like, okay, also, I do not like the lighting in my bedroom, but like, ugh.
I feel like it's almost the same as last week. I thought you were going to say in my room. Not that it matters, but.
Oh, do we need to move your screen? Yeah.
Yeah, how do I.
Go to speaker.
Pin video.
Yeah,
That's
and then
right.
pin, yeah.
Right.
Whatever. You know what? This is 2020. If my podcast is gonna fit in with the year, it's gonna start to go downhill, I'm quarantining myself in my room. I'm healthy. Okay? I got my COVID results back because this dirty bitch Anthony had to get tested because he definitely had COVID face. He hasn't gotten his results back, but your girl negative. I think honestly what I think it is, and people gave me a lot of crap for it when I first said it, and then I said it again in Maddie Matheson's podcast called Powerful Truth Angels. I opened up. I was vulnerable. I talked about how sometimes I pick my boogers and sometimes I eat them, okay? On occasion, in private, not in public. It's my own secret little personal thing. And don't get grossed out. Don't get weird on me. Don't leave me. I need you. I'm alone. I'm sad. Okay, maybe I did get COVID over the past few days, but I think that I think I'm just like immune from sickness because I'm constantly eating germs. So, shit on me all you want, but I've been negative the past 3 months, 4 months, however long it's been, however long this Rona's been roaming around town with a free pass. I haven't gotten it yet, and I'm pretty proud of that. I'm also proud that I haven't gotten any STDs in my life, aka STIs, because they're not all diseases. They're called STIs. No one talks about that. Everyone still says STDs, and I feel like the weirdo for using the correct term, which is STI now. Yeah, I haven't gotten one of those bad boys either, and with my track record, I should have had a lot, I think. Because not only, yeah, anyway, I'm just raw dogging life. That's like, if you had to, like, you know how certain companies have like a phrase like McDonald's, I'm loving it. If Allie had a logo, it would be I'm raw dogging it, because everything I do, there's no planning, there's no safety. It's just like go, deal with it later. And that's why I'm having a rough day, because tax day has arrived. And I even had, I had these extra lockdown months to prepare because they were supposed to be due in April, right? And I was like, oh my gosh, I have so much time. I'll figure it out. But I didn't realize they don't teach you this in school. I was like, my career is going well. Like, things are starting to pop off. Like, I'm making big girl money because I'm doing all these like road shows. Did you know that you have to pay taxes when you make more money?
Mm-hmm.
I want to go back to selling chicken wings where I paid like $3 in tax and the government was happy with me and I got a pat on the back and I felt like a good citizen. Now they're like, just give us all of your money. I didn't know I was supposed to be saving money that I'm making. No one told me this. Actually, you know what? I lied. People did tell me this, but I chose not to believe / listen to them. I'm like, no, I think the IRS actually fucks with me and thinks I'm a pretty chill person. Like the IRS honestly like probably is a fan of mine and will like give me a fucking break. And the IRS does not give a fuck about you at all. And I got to call the IRS, the internal Anthony, stop coughing. Ugh, we get it, you're sick. The internal ratchet system. No, you know I was gonna say something worse, but I didn't, and um, I'm just it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna be great. I honestly did I consider starting an OnlyFans today? Was I thinking about, oh, what could I do on OnlyFans that wouldn't harm my career in comedy? And there's not much. I mean, I could find people who are into feet. That wouldn't feel I just with OnlyFans it sucks, because I thought about this and I've subscribed to other people on OnlyFans, one other person, but I kind of got an understanding of what it's all about, and I support it. I think it's great. But I don't want if there was a way where you could not screenshot like what you see on OnlyFans, I would do it in a heartbeat. If I could let the world know that I have perfect boobs, would I do it? Of course. Would that change how people viewed my comedy? I think so. I don't know. But I just when you got perfect titties, you gotta be mindful of who you're showing them to. And yeah, that's kind of my only thing is that someone could pay, how much would I charge on if say I was posting on OnlyFans one real classy, nice, not shot on an iPhone, something real professional and sexy, a little booby shot. What would I charge per month? One or two photos of that, maybe one video being cute or whatever. I don't know, maybe like 20, no, I can't go that low. 45 a month. I value my boobs. And not to say that others don't. I look at them different financially. That I don't know. Because people say Anthony is a subscriber of my OnlyFans and he wants to show his buddy, Tom Dinkelstein, his friend Allie's perfect boobs. He can just screenshot it and show Tom Dinkeldopper, what my goodies are. But Tom's not giving him money.
Right.
Speaking of Tom, that's the other guy who works on the pod. He had COVID too. Everyone's got the fucking Rona. Now people are getting it again. They're catching it multiple times. This is not Pokemon Go. Can we stop trying to get it? Why is everyone trying to get it? Okay, hold on. I'm just like, what do I do during this time to make money? Should I start a Twitch stream? But what would I do? Fucking, maybe, I don't know. I mean, maybe I'll just get audited. Maybe I'll file bankruptcy. Maybe I'll move to fucking Jamaica. That sounds tight. Do you have to pay taxes in Jamaica? I don't know. I thought about ways that I could pretend I died. Maybe, you know what? The Tupac stuff is starting to make sense. He was in a whole other tax category. If I was in his position, I would not want to pay taxes, Come with me. Hail Mary. I would pretend I died for sure. If something happens, something fishy in the next 3 to 5 years happens with me, just know I'm living a good life, drinking out of cocoa nuts and not paying taxes. And Allie is gone. And, now I go by a new name. I'm probably going to have different hair. Oh boy. And now I have like, I don't know. I think I just need to be smarter about my money, but it's just so fun when you have money to spend it. Why do I have to save it? That's so boring. That's for like prudes. That's for prudes and old people, and I am neither. But yeah, so anyway, I'm in my room because we're recording on Sunday night instead of Monday day. And it feels weird to be in my living room when my roommates are home, even though they can very easily hear me in my room because the walls are like paper thin. But something about being in the living room feels weird. I did used to have a roommate who was in this bedroom, and his bed was on the other side of the wall. So the heads of our beds were like touching, and he would have girls over all the time, and I would just like hear, it's like in Talladega Nights where I'm like the vibrations, I could just feel and hear everything. It was like a VR experience. I felt like I was at Disneyland on the Soaring Across California ride, but it was just my roommate Steven not pleasuring women properly. And I could tell because I could hear them, and they sound just like me having sex. They're like, oh yeah, that's great, yeah, woo. No one have it. I don't know. I just don't believe when it sounds like porn sex. I'm like, you're acting. I know what acting is. If someone were to quote Godfather, I wouldn't say, oh, you're just a businessman or whatever. I'd be like, you're acting right now. That's the same way that I feel when I hear other people having sex. I'm like, this isn't real. I've heard this line before. This has been done. Oh God, oh God, oh God. That's whatever. So anyway, I did start seeing a sex and love coach, and she's not a therapist, so she doesn't like go and like examine your past and talk about whatever. She just like asks me what my goals are, and then we like make a plan. And my goals are having an orgasm, which I think should be possible and should happen soon, hopefully. And another goal was to have like long-term slash and or meaningful relationships. And we'll see. She gave me like 2 assignments to do. Have I done them? No. If I'm not doing my taxes until 3 days before taxes are due, you better believe I'm not doing a sex assignment a week before that's due. I'm just going to put all of, do I want to get into it? Yeah, I will. Okay. One of I don't know if I should be sharing. This feels personal. Yeah, maybe I won't share. Maybe for Patreon. This is for Patreon. Okay. Yeah. And I got super sunburnt today. I don't know if you can see how sunburnt I am. Yeah. I got so sunburned because I was in the sun skateboarding, fucking shredding it up today. And I didn't wear any sunscreen on my shoulders because I thought that I would not be skating as long as I did today. However, I did 3 consecutive ollies in a row. I feel like I have earned the title of Ollie Mac. Now, now I can say that with confidence. But it's so annoying. Here's the thing. Oh my God. I'm just on one tonight. I'm just on one, and it feels good to get it out because I was talking to my friend before this, just complaining to her, but now I get to complain to a bunch of people. Um, it's so annoying because I don't even know what's annoying about it at this point because I'm like, am I annoying? Is it me who's the annoying one? Is it even annoying at all? Here's the situation. So I've been posting videos of me skating because it's fun, and I'm really bad at it, and I think maybe eventually I'll get better. So whatever, like it's fun to remember the times where I suck. So I've been posting it on. Also, when I post when I post skate videos on my story, I get a lot of responses from friends, and so it's fun to talk to my friends about it and like, whatever. I just like I just like chatting with my friends. I like when people like respond to my stories. It feels good, you know? I need that hit of dopamine. So, but then here's the other thing. A lot of my friends respond to videos of me skating, but also a lot of strangers respond to me skating. And um and people were like DMing me a lot of advice of what I should be doing. And maybe I should have like said this in the videos, but like I know what I'm supposed to be doing. My brain and my body just like do not want to work together on this one. Like I don't think I'm supposed to be a skater by any means. Like there's no chance of me going pro. It's not in my body, it's not in my soul. I meant to be a beautiful ballerina, and instead I try and hang with the boys, the skate boys. So I got so much advice, and it's like, it's sweet. Like, it's nice that people are like trying to help me, but look at how nasty my fingernails look. But it's also annoying, like waking up and like checking my DMs and seeing like so many people be like, this is what you're doing wrong. This is what you should do. And it's like, I know what I should do. And I understand that I'm not doing it. And it's annoying. And so then I was like, I don't know, it just bothered me. I just woke up, I checked my messages, and I was like, it is too early to be getting told how to skateboard by I feel like a lot of the people also don't know how to skateboard. Like I click on their profile and it's like them holding up fish and like posting pictures of like flowers and their dogs. Not one skate video. Not to say that you have to post a video of you skating to give me advice, but like, do you think I'm just out here alone, not on YouTube, not with friends? But then I was also thinking, I was like, I have guy friends who like post them like, in the process of trying to skate. And I'm like, do they get a lot of messages getting advice? I'm like, is this a sexist thing? Like, I genuinely don't know. And I'm curious if like guys feel the need to tell me how to skate because they see like a girl trying and they're like, let me help her. And that's not something that I think people are aware of, because I'm sure there's stuff that like women do that is like this subconscious behavior that we're just like, taught to do through societal norms or whatever. So I don't know. I was genuinely just like, is this sexist? Like, I don't know. It seems like it potentially could be. But I also forget that, like, it feels like a lot of people, because, like, a lot of people do follow me, not on, like, wow, look at me type of way. But, like, I just forget that, like, it's not just, like, random people clicking on my profile to give me advice. It's, like, people who follow me who, like, want to talk to me and, like, help me out. And so to me, I'm like, who are these strangers just like telling me what to do? Like I get very like Rage Against the Machine, Anthony, do you have candles lit?
No, is that what it looks like?
It looks like you have a
I
candle lit.
have. Well, if I turn this light off, it's like even darker.
Once I started talking about conscious contact, you got all candles lit.
Yeah,
No,
it's.
but yeah, so I was just like curious, but then the boys got mad. God forbid. Anytime Anytime. Oh my god. I'm like getting so fired up just talking about it again, because I don't know, like I don't think anyone's in the wrong, but it's just like if I use the word mansplain, men are like, that's that's a sexist term, like blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, but you're literally explaining to me something that I know how to do, and I'm just a new skater, so I can't do it. Like I know what to do. Oh my gosh. And like what else am I like it's literally a bunch of dudes telling me, and they're like, "Oh, well then like isn't it interesting that women aren't telling you what to do?" And I'm like, "Yeah, because all of the women who are messaging me are saying like, "Wow, that looks so fun," or like, "You're doing great. Keep going." Whatever. So, I don't know. I don't know. I get very overwhelmed and I like forget that I don't know, like I forget that people watch my stories and someone's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Wah, you posted a video and now you're mad that people are giving you attention." I'm like I literally want to like kick them but then also kiss them on the forehead and be like, I don't like we're just not understanding each other right now. We're on different pages, the way that my brain and my legs don't work to do an ollie, but I fucking did it today, you know? And I don't know, it's just annoying because guys always call girls crazy. "Oh, she's crazy. Like she's crazy." But as soon as I'm like, "Is that sexist?" Guys are like, "What the fuck did you say?" And I'm like, "You're fucking crazy. Like we're all fucking crazy, okay? Just let me live." But I was calling everyone out. I was calling people out. And then I was like, am I evil? Like, am I a bad person? So then I deleted some of them that I felt like were going too far, but I was still posting screenshots of people's messages to me because they were so funny. Someone's like, "You just got to commit." Someone's like, put your whole body into it. Start doing squats. It'll help your legs. I'm like, when have you ever seen a skateboarder do squats? When? When? Like, here's what I have to do. I just have to keep doing it. And I didn't want to flex on anyone, but like I'm skating with people who are very good. Like these people are like incredible. Like, and I ask them questions all the time. I'm like, "How do I look? Watch me." I'm so annoying. I'm like, "Watch me." I'm like, "Look at over here. Look at over here. Watch me. Watch me try an ollie." And I always fucking fail, but they give me feedback. But it was very nice. It's just kind of annoying. Because guess what? I never asked for advice. I guess. But then someone was like, "Just calm down." Ugh, another annoying word to tell a woman. Just calm down. Really, bitch? Those are fighting words. Fighting words. Calm down. You might as well just say like, "Hey, get more mad at me," because I fucking will. But oh my god. But uh, he was like, "Calm down. Like these guys just want to talk to you." And I was like, you know what? I think you're right. And I'm just I don't know. I don't know. It's hard being a woman. It's so hard. My problems are so difficult. But it is hard because sometimes I just want to have a thought or an opinion. And when I try and say something, I just get like fucking railed with why I'm wrong and like so much stuff. Some guy literally made a story about me in my post being like it was like a manifesto. It was like some Chris Dorner shit in an Instagram story. It had like multiple lines. It literally took up the entire screen being like why I'm evil. I wish I had a screenshot. I wonder if I do. Oh my gosh, my friend actually sent me a screenshot, so I have it. Oh my god. Luckily, I don't even think any of these people listen to my podcast. If you do, DM me. Let's have a convo because I'm curious. I don't know. My guy friends were saying that they also give people like sending them advice. So I don't know. Maybe it's not a sexist thing at all. It was just annoying to me. For any good reason? No, not really, but sometimes I just get fucking annoyed. I think it was also because I knew that I was close to getting an ollie, but I just like was not doing it. And so then to have people like continue to tell me what to do, I'm like, ugh. Okay. This guy straight up. Oh my god, I can't even read it. But the end of it was amazing because he said, I think he said like fuck her or something. Ugh.
About you?
Yeah, he was just like, you know what? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's not that bad. Um, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's not that big of a deal. I just like make things a big deal. I'm just a drama queen, okay? I'm a drama queen. But it was fun to watch how quickly people turn from wanting to give you ollie tricks to being like, You feminist cunt. Whatever. Fuck the haters. But then I got the Ollie today for them. I was like, take that, bitch. I'll send you the video, Anthony, so you can clip it in there because it's pretty sick. And I posted it on TikTok. I've been posting all my skate stuff on TikTok, and let me tell you, me getting the Ollie is not going to blow up, but it is getting substantially more likes than the other ones. And I'm back on TikTok. I'm not proud of it. It's a nightmare on there. Oh my god, I get trapped. And I made a no, I don't think everyone noticed, but I did make a triumphant return to Omegle this week. That was a big deal. Some guy DM'd me. He said, I miss your Omegles. And I was in the right mood. I read the DM at the right time and I said, bitch, watch me log on right now. And I went live and I was on Omegle and it was great. It was real fun. And everyone was super cool. It was a good stream. And I would have posted it to my story and saved it, but I did accidentally show someone who put their dick out. So I couldn't post it out of integrity. How much time are we at?
About 30.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're on fire though tonight.
I know,
I feel like we should almost start doing this at night. You're on fire. Like you're all fired up. It's like your last like hoorah before you pass the fuck out. What? Do you feel like I'm mansplaining your energy to you?
Yeah, I think you are, Anthony. I feel like you're telling me what you want to do because you want to record it at night because you don't like waking up early.
That's not it at all.
Okay, that's enough. My mom and sisters did like our banter back and forth. They said they liked having you on the mic, but then I was reading the YouTube comments and someone said,
yeah, I saw it.
Yeah.
The one comment? Yeah.
The one comment, and I was like, you know what? She has a point. I listen to everyone. It's literally my opinion is like whatever the last opinion I heard was, I'm like, that's what I go with. And I don't think that that's good. Maybe that'll change, but yeah. I do take I mean, I think that that's not like I think comedians in general are like really sensitive people, but I think it's hard too because if you're swayed by people's opinions, it's really difficult because like you have to just like know intuitively who you are and what you believe in. And I think like being sensitive can like get in the way of that because I do take opinions very personally. That's why I think the DMs bothered me because like most of the time people are really nice and like I get nice DMs, but every once in a while I get one. And a lot of times people are just like trying to be funny in the DMs, but I don't register it as that. So I take it really like personally. And I think that that's just like something that needs to be worked on because that's not healthy to take things personally. There's like some dumbass like one of those like corny pictures that you would see in a therapist's office and it's like a chart and one side's like successful people and the other side's like unsuccessful people. And the successful people don't take things personally. And they talk about ideas and not other people and they wake up early and whatever, blah blah blah. Fuck that. I'm successful minus these taxes. I was successful pre-tax season and you know now I'm just another unemployment corona queen.
Do you do your taxes yourself?
I this year I went through TurboTax, but it was difficult. I was having a hard time and I refuse to believe I owe as much money as I do, so I'm choosing to believe that I made a mistake somehow and that it's all going to go away. But in the past, I have forced my dad into letting me use his tax guy under his bill. And guess what? My taxes didn't get fucked up that year. So this is my dad's fault. And he should always take care of my taxes because obviously I can't do it on my own. But I'm going to learn. I'm going to figure it out.
Yeah, I don't do my own taxes. I just take it to someone, pay them $100, and I mean, everything works out.
Yeah, well, good to know for next year or whatever. I did try and go randonauting again this week, and Nothing happened. It was so boring. I told my friend, I like got him all hyped up. I was like, he called me and we were both just kind of like bored at night. And he was like, like, I don't know what to do. And I was like, I have the perfect idea. We're gonna go rando nodding. It's so cool. It takes like random coordinates based on the energy levels that are in your area, and it sends you somewhere, and you have to like come up with this intention, and like crazy stuff happens. Like you're never gonna believe like what we're about to find. Like it'll take you to the coolest places ever. And then we go, and it took us to like a fucking taco truck. And my intention was music. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, oh my God, it was so bad. And we tried like 3 different times to go somewhere. And like, literally, it was like, one of them was like a parking garage that was empty. Then we went to this like taco truck. And then one was like an apartment building. I'm like, what is this? It was so, I was like, I had to drop him off after. I was like, I don't even want to hang out anymore. This is awful. Also, why is everyone moving to Texas? I'm so mad. Why is everyone going to Texas? Everyone's like, we're going to Texas. What's going to happen in Texas? Nothing. It's the same shit as over here. Ugh. I
I
don't
think at
want
the
all my
beginning,
friends to leave.
I think at the beginning, people of quarantine, people thought that if you like moved to Texas, they were going to be more open. But I mean, they're just closed down again. So
Yeah, I don't get it. I think, I don't know. I guess all my family's out here. So, like, it would be weird for me to move somewhere where my family isn't. Like, I like having my family nearby. But I don't know. I just feel like anywhere you go, it's gonna be like, I used to do this thing where I thought that if I moved, things would get better and like things would be different. Like like if this was like 2014 Alley or 2013 or 15 Alley and this tax shit happened, I would have been like, "Oh, I'll just move to Greece and like I won't have to do taxes." Like that's how my brain works. Is like just move and everything will be better. And that's not the case. I think I don't know, like maybe Texas is going to be like fun for a little bit, but I just want everyone to stay out here. That's what makes LA fun, is having all your friends out here. Anyway. Um yeah, someone just put that on my, I'm reading my what people sent me on Instagram for the podcast, and someone was talking about why is everyone moving out of LA. That's what I'm saying. They said why not stay and try to change it. That's what I think. Why don't these people just start like fucking underground shows? I don't know. I just feel like there's a way to do it out here that doesn't involve moving to a different state, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'm so sunburnt. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna keep reading these. People send the weirdest stuff. People are like I'll be like, what should I talk about on the podcast? And you can tell it's not people who listen to the podcast. They're like beef jerky. Someone literally sent me the suggestion of talking about beef jerky. Like, is that really what you want to hear on a podcast? 5 minutes on jerky? No, no one even sent me the Wayfair scandal about sex trafficking. Did you know about this, Anthony? Okay,
no, please go on.
so there's this company. I'm about to blow your mind, and I found this out on TikTok. So before all of you millennial old ass boomers talk shit on TikTok, just know that I'm finding out about this shit before the news reports on it through TikTok. And whatever. The Chinese are chill in my opinion. People really are hating on the Chinese. They're like, "Oh no, they're not chill." Oh my God, I almost canceled myself because they're like fucking shit up in Hong Kong and like being super sketchy. So actually, I take that back. China's being fucked up, but so is the fucking U.S. So is fucking everywhere's being fucked up right now. And I want to say like we should all be more positive, but I was really roasting people on Instagram for trying to help me out the other night, so I'm kind of part of the problem right now. Yikes. I'm so like hypocritical, I think, sometimes. I don't mean to be. I'm not like life is complicated. We're all complicated people. We make mistakes. I'm sorry to all the boys that I hurt. I just want to be one of the boys. Take me back. Okay. Um okay. 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 Someone said not paying taxes. I'm literally like debating on whether I should just commit tax fraud. I feel like it would be cool if I got to go to jail. Like, what else am I doing? I'm not doing comedy right now. COVID's happening. Jail would be a unique experience. I would have a lot of. I could be like the female Joey Diaz after this. This could be my chance. Maybe I need like a darker origin story for comedy. Someone said pooping your pants. I've already talked about that on the podcast, I think. I had a bunch of Chipotle. I thought I was going to fart. Turns out it wasn't. It's the same story for everyone. Everyone always thinks they're going to fart, and then it's just a big old dookie pookie. Um, Someone said, how did it feel to land the first ollie? Honestly, I didn't even realize that I did it until my friend showed me the video after he filmed it, and he was like, dude, you got off the floor. So it feels good to know that I can do them, but it's not as powerful as I thought it was going to be, which is similar to my orgasm issue, because I think I get close and maybe I'm even doing it, but it's not as powerful as I think it should be. And that's why I think porn is ruining it for everyone, because women are always like, yeah, 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 yeah. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. Like, am I doing it wrong? Is something wrong? But I think that everything's over sensationalized. But it does feel nice that I've like accomplished one task, one tiny task in skating. And then they said kickflip next. Probably not. I need to start doing rolling ollies like when I'm actually moving and then get into it. And then after that I want to start like skating off of like ledges and stuff. Like I can skate off of like a sidewalk or like a small little mini tiny baby ramp or something. But I want to get better at that. And then I'll start doing more tricks. Um what's my favorite type of food? Recently, it's been cereal. I've been on a cereal kick, shredded wheat thins, the frosted kind. That has to be unhealthy. Just eating a shit ton of wheat. I feel like a cow just grazing. Like it's just I'm literally eating the cardboard box. Like that's what shredded wheat is. It's essentially just cardboard box with sugar on top, and I like it honestly. What's the fanciest place I've eaten? Definitely somewhere with Rogan after a show, because after we all perform, we go to like a steakhouse, and like steakhouses are just like super fancy in and of itself. So I don't know the fancy. You know what? We went to. So when I got to do Vegas with him, which was like my first time getting to like go outside of LA with him. Oh, that's when I started my pod, because I remember talking about this. We went to the steakhouse that I think was like at the MGM Grand or something. Maybe not the MGM Grand, but like at a one of those like big like hotels, but also like indoor shopping plaza places. And there was a steakhouse in there, and it was so nice. And I think it was like, I don't know, it was so nice. It's cool because he can just like do whatever he wants. They're like, we close at 9 and it's like 11 p.m. and they're like, we're open, just kidding, we're open. I don't know, it's crazy. It's just like interesting seeing like that, you know? Supplantation, one of my favorites, RIP. I think that they're going under. I think people were like, why are you still going by Soup Plantation? Like, why do you have plantation in your name? And they had to get shut down. That to me, that used to be fine dining back in my day. Um, Story about bombing at the Comedy Store. I don't have any like standout awful bombing stories, but I feel like I don't know. There's none that like stand out. I think the times that I have bombed were like at the open mics there where you're doing like 3 minutes. There's definitely been bad sets there, but nothing like horrifyingly bad that's story worthy. Like nothing that I remember. I think there was one night where I was performing in the main room and it was like a sold out show. And I was wearing this like dumb shirt. Like it was just so bad. And I was about to go on stage and there was a guy in the green room wearing like a cool hoodie and I was like, "Can I borrow your jacket?" And they're like literally calling me on stage. And he's like, "Right now?" And I'm like, "Yeah, give me your jacket." So I just like grabbed the jacket, I put it on as they're like calling my name. And that was one of the best sets I've had, because it's for me, I do better when I'm not thinking about it. Like when I'm just like, when I just have to go on stage, when I don't have time to overthink my jokes or whatever, like how people are gonna see me or like how I'm gonna come off. Like it's easier for me to just like go up kind of like ambush style. So when I'm on the road, like I'll have sometimes I'll like try like with Santino, sometimes I'll try and like pretend fight him and like start punching him and he'll punch me and like put me in a headlock like as they're like calling my name because I like to be like caught off guard. Sometimes like when I'm in like I don't know, when I'm headlining and it's like random people at the club, like other comics who like I don't really know, I'll like if they're cool, I'm not gonna like force people to do this, but like if we're like vibing and stuff, I'll be like, try and slap me on the face. Like right as they're calling my name, just because I like to be like out of my head for a second and like not overthinking things. Um, what was the toughest part about starting your podcast? I think the toughest part was like wanting it to be perfect and then just realizing that like it's not going to be perfect and I need to get over it and just like do it because what I've learned is that like I just like I like podcasts where people are just talking and it's whatever and it doesn't have to be perfect to be good. So yeah, I think that was just the hardest part was like getting over the idea that I wanted it to be like have all the right things and whatever and that it's still growing and we've only been doing it for a year and like, you know, more stuff will happen. Someone said there's a marked increase in OnlyFans mentions on his Tinder since the pandemic. Oh, that's a good idea. Put OnlyFans link in your Tinder. I should just put my Venmo, but that's annoying. I don't want to be the girl who's like begging for money. I mean, I'm fine. I'm not like actually. But it would be fun to just have some extra cash. I need to find feet guys. I need to find feet guys. That's the way, because I'm not ashamed of my feet. If they're going to send a couple feet pics to their buddies, send them, you know, whatever. But I could probably, I mean, I gotta do something. Do like some photo shoots. Photo shoots.
Do you have tattoos on your feet?
No, I have a really bad tattoo on my ankle. I got it in Israel. I wanted like a globe and I drew it out and then the guy like apparently freestyled my drawing because it's nothing like what I drew. And it's one of my least favorite tattoos, but luckily it's on my ankle so no one really sees it, but it's just like so bad. Like people literally see it and they're like, I have no idea what this is. Um, but yeah. No foot tattoos. I wanted to get a drawing of a camel on my big toe. I think I saw that on Tumblr in high school and I was like, that's the coolest tattoo because it's like camel toe. And I'm kind of the queen of camel toe. And I just think it's really funny. But then I saw someone have it in person and I was like, I don't know. Once you see someone living your dream, it's really hard to try and have that motivation for yourself. I also don't want a camel on my toe anymore. I've grown since then. Yeah, that's about it. Um, okay. Yeah. How much time are we at now?
Almost an hour.
Yeah, fuck it. Hey, I have a good idea. If you want to, if you listen to this podcast, if you're here right now, then you obviously listen to my podcast. Why don't you DM me on Resting Bee Pod stuff that you want me to talk about throughout the week, and then I can just read the DMs from the Resting Bee Pod Instagram because I do DM people back on Resting Bee Pod, not on the main account because I don't know. So, there was this guy. Oh my god. Literally this week. Oh my god. He was like I like posted a question thing on my Instagram story and then he responded something like super hatery and here's I just shouldn't give these people the time of day. If you're going to be a hater, I should just move on. But there's a part of me that's like I that's like, oh, this person's hurting, you know, they're being a hater. They're probably like just having a bad day or something. So I messaged this guy being like, yo, what's good? Is everything cool with you? Like, how are you, man? And it opened the floodgates. He was like, He literally, oh my god, and I feel bad, but like I don't know what to do in these situations because he just like kept messaging me so much, and I was like, what do I do? I wasn't expecting that. I thought it was just gonna be like a little back and forth and then whatever, and it was a full ass fucking dialogue. I think that's it. I think that's the episode. Hey, I'm gonna be doing a Zoom hangout with my Patreon top tier ding dong daddies. That's gonna be coming up probably like in 2 weeks. So if you want to subscribe to my Patreon, that'll be my tax fund. Part of my tax fund is gonna come from my. Do I have to pay taxes on Patreon? Oh my god! If I find out that I have to fucking log my Patreon isn't a form of employment.
To be honest, I think
You know
I
what?
think you
Don't even
do.
say anything, Anthony. I don't have a Patreon. If the IRS is listening to my podcast, I don't have a Patreon. If you're not in the IRS, you should definitely subscribe. There's like a $5 tier per month, I think. Is it 5 or 10? I think it's like $5.
5.
And then there's a $25 one, and that's where you get to like hang out with me and all the homies on Zoom. Once a month we hang out. You get unedited pods, so you get to hear all the juicy behind the scenes gossip and secrets. And if not, you know what, I'm happy with you just rating the podcast, subscribing on YouTube, reviewing it, leaving comments, because your comments are my favorite. I read the YouTube comments, I love them. So does Anthony, apparently. So shout out to that one girl who was not a fan of Anthony. I hope he didn't chime in too much on this episode for you. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. We're all trying. We're doing our best. I'm sorry if I hurt any boys' feelings. I'm glad I can ollie. And that's it. Follow me on TikTok. I think that's it. Right? Yeah. Why not?